anybody's bothering to listen to us right now, save yourself.
You
just don't.
You should
Just
This
don't.
is your last chance.
You should be drunk right now. And if you're not, you should be high. And if you're not,
You should be both.
Yeah, you should be turning this off.
All right, so this is another episode of Fat, Dumb, and Angry with Nick Sabansky. Yeah, what's it like?
To what? Be Nick's friend?
Yeah,
Like
debilitating.
I said, I take a lot of showers, just trying to clean my brain, hoping the hot water might just seep in there somehow.
Give yourself brain damage, overheat your head.
I've forgotten a lot of things, but none of his conversations are one of them.
Yeah.
Now I don't remember what my mother looks like, but
I remember how Nick feels about the Jews.
I can't tie a fucking shoe, but I remember everything you say.
all right. So here's something interesting that me have in common. We both have catered to yuppie white people. That's definitely one of them.
It's fun.
Through the work of retail or grocery stores. I mean, I used to work at some place called Highland Park Market, which is just, if you go there, do yourself a favor and then scratch off your dandruff on the fruit and stuff like that.
Moms if they don't have access to dandruff.
Unless you're going for pizza. And if you're going for pizza, there's somebody in the pizza department that deserves to be sexually harassed.
Weren't you one of the pizza makers?
I was there for a while, yes. I did make pizza. Anybody who may have eaten my pizza...
Wait, were you sexually harassed?
That's what I was going to ask.
Wait, before you left, did you work with?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
working
realize
with
he was
Will.
there that long.
Yeah.
He's the one you told to sexually abuse.
Yeah.
Did you
He's
sexually abuse him?
the closest thing I've had to a boyfriend.
Not yet.
And I'm proud saying that, okay? Because I could do way worse.
Well, okay, are you in love with... Do you have conversations in your head with him when you don't see him?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay,
Sometimes
that's love.
Sometimes I'm
You're in
playing.
love with- that's
Sometimes I'm
love.
playing video games, and if someone's helping me, I just pretend it's I don't care who they
When
are.
you're telling a story like that's not in at all, do you add him in there for a little flavor?
Sometimes then
Lying to strangers, and
Yeah.
this was there too.
I got in a car
Oh, me and
crash,
went to
you know?
wine country. It was lovely.
I was wearing a wife beater. It was really soaked through. You could see. You could see everything.
You could see his nipples. Yeah.
He has the cutest pair of anyway,
Areolas.
little puffs of chest hair. No, he's seen them. He's seen the
Not
puffs.
naked.
Well, that's chest stuff. That's not
I've
naked.
never seen his chest stuff.
You've seen his chest stuff.
I've never seen his. He doesn't wear wife beaters.
But didn't you lick the barbecue sauce off his chest?
That is not true.
Oh.
Nor was that me.
Has never been proved.
But the way he said that.
That is not true. And even if it was not me.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, anyway, do you have any experiences you'd like to talk about?
About being in what you just said.
Yeah, working in a shit environment for shit people.
Because people are the worst fucking sub-level of human ever.
Oh yeah.
But there was this. I don't want to say the name of a company because they seem like a company that try to fire me if they ever heard this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call it DVS. I work for DVS Pharmacy.
Okay.
So let's just call it that. So actually, the
Dick
other day,
Vice
I
scrotum.
think it was Christmas Eve, a lady comes in. She's fucking drunk. And she's
Mm.
like, I need an ambulance, but only one ambulance. And I was like, if I call 911, a fire truck will come too. That's how 911 works.
Mhm.
They will show up. She's like, one ambulance. I don't want anyone to know what's wrong.
So she's trying to negotiate with you on how her
Yes.
medical services are
So
going to be.
she comes
okay.
in and she's like, I told you an hour ago to call the ambulance. I was like, I've never seen you before. And she's like, that's correct. I was like, holy shit. And she's like, I can't call, you have to call because I don't know the number. And I was like, to 911? I was like, you should have fucking died a long time ago. So I just throw her the phone. Laura was like, you do it. And they call, and of course a fire truck comes. So she loses her shit. She's like, I'm not on fire. I don't need a fire truck. I'm like, holy fuck. And the fire truck, they come in and they're talking to me. It's like, well, this lady is fucking bitch, huh? I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
So it turns out our pharmacy was closed, so she just wanted to get her meds quicker. So she thought by faking the hospital would be like, just inject her and send her on her way.
Give her all the oxy she
Get
needs.
her the fuck out of here. No, people are the worst.
People the worst.
I don't care for them.
Yeah,
don't
me
particularly
neither.
like them.
Any shoplifters? Anything?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. There's no better high than catching someone shoplifting. I wanted to hunt man after I caught my first one, and it was just a kid stealing candy, and I was like,
You got a taste of rape right there.
I pointed to him from the end.
It was good.
I shouldn't have done this because you're not technically. But I saw him put his back. I was like, you. He was all the way at the end of the store, and I just ran to him. He's like, I don't understand. I was like, he put $20 worth of M&Ms in his backpack.
What's he gonna do? Sell them on the street?
I don't know. He was.
What do you
he
do
was,
with M&Ms?
he was like, he was our
What's the
age
street
though.
value of M&M's?
Yeah, he was our age
By
though.
gram.
I could understand stealing candy if you're like running away from home and you're
Yeah.
8,
Yeah, I know, right?
but he's 26 years
You
old.
got the stick with the
And
knapsack at the
so I was just like, you need to take that out of your bag, and he's like, why? I was like, because you didn't pay for it. He's like, solid point.
yeah, that was a good one. Can I continue shopping? Yeah.
So I was
Probably
like,
just
get out.
really,
But, like-
really stoned.
But like that adrenaline, I feel like I could like punch through a wall. It was an incredible rush.
Just
Like I wish I could catch people more,
Yeah.
but I'm very bad at my job.
and
We had I used to work at a gas station, and at one point the amount of give a fuck when you're working at a gas station is very low.
yeah.
I'm gonna come right out and say it. We did not care. I caught somebody stealing probably about the same amount, $30 worth of Red Bulls. He was high on something. I don't know what
They
it was,
always
but
Red Bull.
I'm walking out of the fucking where the registers were, and I'm walking to the bathroom, and I just turn right, and I just see this guy in the fucking trench coat just stuffing Red Bulls into his coat.
Trench coat, like Matrix trench coat. That's all I
just
think
a
of when I.
fucking, yeah, straight up, just like I'm stuffing Red Bulls into my trench coat, and I just look over, I'm like, hey. Stop it. And like, the guy's like, huh. And then he just like runs out of the store, and then he runs down Route 44, which is a major he not like I'm gonna run down the sidewalk. He jumped like into traffic, and then he's just like dropping fucking cans like as he's running down the
Thing
middle
is,
of like
cops-
a major fucking highway.
Cops couldn't catch him because every time he ran out of
We
energy,
didn't
he just
even
chugged
bother
one
to
from his
call the
coat.
cops, because by the time he got 30 feet, he dropped every can. But it was like, what was your
Not
game
only
plan?
was he left a trail,
He left a fucking trail. Yeah, so he just runs out of the gas station, just like fucking like waddling like an maniac, and just dropping cans of fucking Red Bull as he went. I'm like,
if you're gonna steal, do it right.
We had a person at Office Depot. He used to work
At least
for
have a
Office
bike.
Depot.
Yeah,
He
fucking
or some kind of mode of
have a
transportation
getaway
besides
plan.
your feet.
What the hell
Yeah.
did he expect to do? Because this kid was like maybe 100 pounds. And he had like a trench coat. I don't know what he expected to happen. Like,
Supposed to give
He
you
got
wings, man.
caught and then he got tried.
yeah.
And the judge was like, "What'd you do?" He's like, "Oh, I stole rubble." He's like, "Judge is like death." So he's dead now.
Court brought to you by Red Bull. You know, like-
no, I watched him waddle and drop shit off, waddle into the distance and onto the horizon.
Oh man,
That's
so
pretty
many
much
people.
it.
It's
Just-
worse
it just
because
doesn't go away.
my
Like,
work is like right next to a liquor store, so
yeah.
they get drunk and they're like, "Oh, I guess I'll buy some eggs and be a fucking prick."
I'm gonna get some Shaq soda.
Those are actually not bad.
Oh my god, it was terrible.
What flavor did you try?
We got the I don't know, it was like pinker. It was like cream, or I think the cream one or something like
Vanilla one?
that. Yeah, we got like
Your
some.
palate annoys
We
me
got some
that you
Shaq.
don't like the soda Shack.
Oh, come on,
I hate your taste.
me and my
buds.
brother were drinking it, walking to a bar, and we spilled like all of it. It was pretty disappointing. But anyway, so I was gonna tell you my story. At Office Depot, we had somebody steal something, and the way they did it was pretty impressive. They walked in, they just grabbed 2 printers that were on display. Display printers are basically garbage, okay?
Yeah.
So they grabbed 2 display printers and ran out of the store, and apparently none of us saw them. I don't know how they did that, but so a cop pulls them over, like they're walking down the street with 2 printers in their
Just like a
hands.
casual brisk walk.
No, it's not.
what
It's
was
like
the game plan there?
it's right across from a mall. It's a big road, you know? Yeah, so he's just walking down the street with 2 printers. A cop pulls up and like, those yours?
This is like Buckland Hills Mall.
No, it's which one is in West Hartford? The Crystal.
Oh,
West
the
Farm.
Crystal
West Farms,
Mall?
yeah.
The Crystal Mall?
Yeah,
Really?
the West Farms Mall. So yeah, so the cop pulls him over
sake.
and says like, are those yours? He's like, yeah, I brought him into Office Depot trying to return them. I mean, they wouldn't take them. So
First of all, so the thought there is like the guy walks from his
yeah.
home with a printer under each arm, just
Yep.
like, I'm gonna return these things. I can't be bothered to own a fucking mode of transportation, but both these printers are not up to my satisfactory levels. Like,
what's somebody without a car gonna do with printers? Like, what was his plan with those? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, they took him to the station, and the greatest part was we got a phone call, and our manager had to leave to identify the printers. It's like, are these? Do you know who these are?
He couldn't take it off the phone. Does it print paper? Yeah, that's our printer.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, that's her.
Well, like there's some identifier that
Yeah.
our printer has like a beauty mark underneath the
Yeah, I know,
paper
right?
tray.
like, oh,
They've got it under a sheet.
Yeah,
Like the
exactly.
coroner lifts up the sheet slowly, and the manager gasps. Yeah, that's them.
yeah, that was the stupidest thing ever. I don't think we ever got them back either. So the cops still have them somewhere.
Lines are the worst because like there's this great like Louis C.K. bit
Mhm.
where he talks about like there's a long line and there's always there's one old lady's like they should open a second line. That happens all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Old people think they have the best ideas.
Yep.
I hate them.
You know what we should do? We should make more money. Like, oh my god.
Like the old people are always like they should ring a little faster
Yeah.
because you know they might die.
And then, of course, the old people get up there like, I got 3 expired coupons I want to use.
Yeah, then when they get up there, if I can make a utopia, old people would not have change.
Oh, yeah.
They would
I
not
know.
be allowed to have it.
Oh, God. The other worst thing that happened a lot of the times, like, not even with stealing, but just with customers that want you to feel the same way about something that they do. And I don't know if maybe because I work in more of a sales environment, but like you're selling someone a printer, and then next thing this gets into a conversation where you have to agree with them about how much you hate Barack Obama together, you know, or something like that.
Oh
where
my
you're
god!
like,
Yes, they try to get you
Yeah.
because there was a one I gave.
You're right. I do hate Barack Obama.
His
yeah.
change. I was ringing this. He's buying something, and his change was like 308. So I was like, "Here's your change." He's like, "We should all be able to own guns."
Yep.
I was like, that's interesting.
I had like there's one really actually this is a great story about this guy. He used to go to the Manchester office Depot used to work at, and he followed us to the other one. This guy was probably one of the more racist people I ever knew, which was funny because he'd bring his computer in to get like checked up on
Yeah.
and fixed. And we would just be able to search through all this racist shit on his computer of like the white man's Bible and
The
like
white man's Bible.
yeah, he'd always talk about like, you know, what I mean, I know I say those people, but when he said those
He
people,
meant those people.
He meant
That's
those
a weird
people.
thing to just bring that and knowing
Yeah.
that you guys might be able to see that.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, and by the way, you know, like, oh, I fixed my computer. Let's talk a little bit about
In
technology.
case you don't know, I'm a heavy racist.
Yeah, also, black people, yeah, they're killing the society. Like, okay.
Not that it's likely, but Nick, were you ever surprised by something you found on a customer's computer?
Yes, there was one.
Did you find a type of porn that you've never searched
An
before?
erotic
I
fan
feel
fiction?
Like you're the kind of person that's going to shock us. So, was there everything that ever shocked you?
There's a few great stories like that in people's computers. One was
do
somebody
tell.
brought their computer in to be fixed, you know, and we had to reinstall the operating system. So we had a CD.
Yeah.
So we opened their CD drive to put the CD in, and what comes out is Mama warned me about Black Cock 2.
No way.
Yeah, they left that in there.
They left the physical CD,
And they already watched through the first one. They're on the second one.
They're on the sequel already.
Yeah.
Unless they're one of those horrible people that just jump and they went to the sequel before
Yeah.
seeing the.
Well, at that point, no. Yeah.
We're like, oh my.
No redeeming factors in their character at all.
Other things, like especially working with tech support, you find a lot of pictures people take of themselves or with other people. Or I remember there was one time I just opened up a recycling bin. The recycling bin is such, you know, it's such a innocent place, you know, and it's just full of dick pics. And I'm like, holy shit, this guy was really trying to hide all the penises he's looking at. Oh man,
Wait, were they his own penis?
it was a bunch of different sizes and shapes.
So what
colors.
is that? He finds a dick pic, he saves it, and immediately deletes it just to fill up his own recycling bin to freak you out. Like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, that was that's always interesting.
Well,
to
he
find
knows
out.
enough about computers to save dick pics he finds on the internet, but not enough to clear them from his recycling
So
bin.
wait, no. But then there's the other side of it. It's like maybe the only how many were there?
How many were there? I mean,
At least like 80, 100.
it was.
We
at
know you
least
have a photographic
walls of
memory
dick
when it
pics.
comes to
That
dicks.
means those were the rejected dick pics. Can you imagine the
Yeah.
ones he's somehow hidden on his desktop? Or
The one where the lighting's just fucking
That's
perfect.
just
Yeah.
so great. Yeah, I know.
or like it's all fucked up, you know.
So
and you have
those
to
are the
delete
ones
that
he
one quick.
rejected. Can you
Kinks.
imagine all the ones he kept?
I found them.
Nick can't.
I found
Sometimes,
them. Yes, I
I'm
can
not gonna lie. I
imagine
mean,
those.
if anyone's listening to this, if you take
Amazing.
your computer anywhere to be serviced, they're searching for your porn. They're searching for naked pictures of you on
just
your computer.
anything in general.
I got nothing left to lose.
Did the dick pics have like nice backdrops? Like I would do one like in front of a fireplace. There's no one where maybe it's skiing.
Yeah. It's just
Like Hawaiian palm tree.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have-
it's in a hammock.
you have your penis just lying erect on a bearskin rug, you know.
There's like a Coors Light next to it.
Yeah. Oh man, just a girl in a bikini like off in the distance near it.
Like if you're gonna have a dick pic, have fun with it.
Yeah. Make it a little classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, a dick by itself, it's gross.
Oh man, but it's less gross than a vagina. Let's talk. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So I'm standing by that.
And you will stand alone.
No, I will not. I've got the entire gay community on my side.
Well, half the gay community.
Well, yeah, but lesbians don't really count as like anything, really. Like,
As what?
because what's the point of
You
them?
got to finish that sentence because lesbians don't really count.
What's the point of them? What?
That's the whole sentence.
All right. Well,
You don't want to like.
They
retract
don't
that?
know how to count because they have nothing to count. You count cocks coming in, coming out. I don't know. They have
Count
nothing.
cocks? Are you on a porn parody of Sesame Street? Who does? What are you talking about?
One.
Yeah.
Two.
Two cocks. No one does that.
Yes. So anyway, I'll bring up lesbians again another time. But like people stealing stuff like that. Crazy people get a lot of crazy people.
There's just a lot of people that are just like, they seem to think like the low people that they meet like on the ladder are like somehow the boss in disguise.
Yeah.
There's this one lady, she's like, you got to change your policy and
Yep.
about coupons. I literally looked at her, took off my glasses, and I was like, you're right. I'm the CEO in disguise.
do you feel that you have more power when you
did you
take off
know?
your glasses? Just
Oh, I
that-
love doing that.
Wave to the cameras. This is undercover boss.
There was one lady that's like, the coupon machine's not working. I was like, what?
You
you
just,
wanna-
like
Fucking Horatio Kane
dramatically
over
take
here.
Yeah.
off your glasses? Like,
I'm surprised I haven't gotten tons of complaints. Because when I'm being
Taking off your
sarcastic,
glasses?
yeah, no, when I'm being sarcastic to people, they think they're like, I was like, no, I hate you.
Yeah. No, I switched out your medicine
No,
for Tic Tacs.
I hate you.
That's just what you have now. But let me ask you this. This is another good thing because you're a black man with glasses. Now, have you noticed
yes,
having glasses is like a superpower for black people?
So yes,
Is it?
Yeah.
I think glasses can be anyone sees that as a
Well,
superpower. Some people think it makes them look smarter or sexier
I think
or
white
whatever.
people, yeah, white
I need them
people
to see.
appreciate black people with glasses more because they're like, well, if I take the glasses off him, he can't chase me down. You know?
Like I'm not. When you take them off, I'm not
athletic
fucking
prowess will
Velma
count
from
for nothing.
Scooby Doo. I can see. I can chase you.
Listen, white people, they can still chase you without the glasses.
no,
Okay.
there's definitely those white people of our age that have glasses with no lenses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that drives
Those
me
are
nuts.
called cunt fags.
And
Oh my god, you said the words from your mouth.
The words.
I'm sorry. What is the reaction like? Because I have terrible eyesight, but I at no point am I. See, I'm never faking it, but there's definitely been the point because I've refused to get glasses or contacts
Yeah.
because I'm fucking lazy, and so like I'll go out and I'll think, oh, somebody has glasses, and I walk up and I get like 3 feet away from them, like there's no lenses there,
Yeah.
and I
people
just
really
kind of want
do
to
that?
fucking punch you in the face.
just
like,
do, like,
what the fuck are you doing? You have no lenses. You just have the fucking frames on your
'Cause it
face.
makes them
Is
look
that
cool.
really something you need? It was.
Just go Three
It's the
Stooges.
same amount of anger that I got when you know the earrings that the gauges.
Yeah.
And I remember when it first happened. I remember going to Buckland Hills Mall, and one of the first ones I ever saw was I never saw like, okay, well, he's got like a little bit.
Yeah.
I just went fucking like lunar satellites in their ears, and I'm like, is this a circus? What's the fuck's happening right now?
Yeah.
Like, what do we do?
See,
like,
that never bothered me. But, like the glasses thing bothers me because the gauges, I don't give a shit. Like whatever. But the glasses,
If you want to be disgusting, be
you
disgusting.
don't need them though.
Yeah.
The gauges, they can just have them whatever. Their
Like-
preference,
like-
whatever. It looks stupid to me, but have whatever
me,
you
for
want.
example-
You don't need any of
Yeah.
either of
Yeah.
them, but-
I could be using a wheelchair.
It's very different.
I'm fat
Yeah.
enough, so. But I'm
no,
not
no.
because I don't need to.
No, I mean,
But
I
I'm not.
suppose the glasses they're more deceptive
That's true.
Yeah.
because you're like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Because you kind of make a general like, oh, he has bad eyesight. He needs.
Yeah.
some
And then
glasses.
as you get closer, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So it starts off with just like, you're physically handicapped, your eye isn't good enough to see, and then the closer you get, you realize, oh no, you're mentally
Because
handicapped.
then you're like, what
You
else
don't
are they
understand
fucking
the
lying
difference.
about?
Yeah.
It's like the idea of somebody's got like a metal leg, and you get closer, and then you realize their leg's actually bent backwards, and they just got a fake metal leg.
Same thing
hanging
with
down,
like, I
too.
don't trust people that wear sunglasses indoors. I'm
Yeah.
almost positive they're Terminators under there. That's what I think. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, wonder what's going on under there.
I don't. It's deceptive. I don't. Why do you need them?
Well, they got
Robots in disguise.
Yeah, unless you're doing something shady,
Or they're just really stoned. Again.
or they have horrible cross eyes and they don't want people to like talk to them about it. Yeah.
that too.
Can you? I've never experienced that, but I've seen it on sitcoms, and I'm just like,
Yeah, can that? Is that?
Cross-eyed people-
that
they
would throw
exist?
my entire day.
Yeah, I would think about it for years. for years. If I was married, I'd leave my wife. I need to think about these eyeballs.
I can't do it.
I have to go.
Yeah, he's going cross-eyed right now. I think it's a perfect example. You talk
my
to somebody for 15, 20 minutes, and you think, oh, this person's normal. They take off their glasses, and it's cross-eyed, and like...
Or there's just no eyes at all.
Oh my god.
That's the dream.
What would you do?
They pull
That's
the
the
glass
dream.
one out of their
Yeah.
head.
I would love to date a blind girl. Any blind girls out there?
Would you ever what a girl with a glass eye?
Of course. Any kind of disability is super sexy, you know? Because they need you. If without you, something bad's going to happen.
Blind people can still walk away from you.
Yeah.
Need you.
But they don't know where they're walking. They don't know if they're walking into a trap.
I'm pretty sure they've been blind for a while, so they know how to like maneuver. Or they might have a dog.
Yeah, but you know,
that might bark at
maybe
you
I
to tell
moved
them
in
they're
for a
in
while,
danger.
and her yard's full of punji pits, you know, and like traps and stuff.
Their yard is full of punchy pits?
Yeah, I did that. I did that to her.
That's too much work for you to do.
Corrupted the dog.
You would
so
never
badly.
dig a pit.
Yeah, I know. I'd probably just abuse them emotionally until they stuck staying with me for no other reason, but they just can't leave.
You might dig a hole and like maybe put a carpet over it, but you'd never make a punchy pit. That's
Yeah.
too much effort for you.
It's a lot of sharpening. That's a lot of forearm work.
What if you were with somebody for like
please.
6 months, and they have a really realistic glass eye, and then in the middle of sex, they just take it out and be like, "Haha, look at this."
That'd be
Fell or something. Yeah.
Probably
that freaks
try
out.
to fuck the orifice.
Oh yeah, or at least lick it. You know,
No. No.
like that. I don't know. Like
No.
at least something in there.
Yeah, and then
Because-
just make some noise and be like, "You're about to court low."
Is a woman really gonna have an open orifice and not gonna get boned in it? I mean, come
Yes!
on. No, they're not. They know what it's for.
At what point do you really want to fuck her vacant eye hole?
Eventually, I'm gonna get tired with everything else.
Then
And then where anal came
wouldn't
from?
that same principle apply to that orifice as well eventually?
Yeah, is there like a
I'm
name
gonna
for,
get
like, a
tired of
rim
that.
job for your eye socket?
So you're just gonna leave.
There will be now, Ben.
Imagine
As
what there's
fucked up as that is, if you skull fuck someone, you're with them for life.
Yes,
Do not do it
you
unless
are.
you're gonna commit.
Yep. Because she's
going
probably brain dead. You gotta take care of her for the rest of her life.
Christ.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't before, but she is
But what
now.
if, think about this. Like, what if your semen, like, somehow reacted with the brain tissue to make it, like, super powerful,
No,
you
no,
know?
what
like,
if- what if
repairs
you're-
it?
what if your
Regenerated her
semen-
eye?
Regenerated her eye.
Yeah,
She was
ah.
blind. You came in her eye, and then the eye was saved.
Lord, I can
Stem
see
cells.
again.
Stems.
I don't know why she's black, but all of a sudden,
Why do you assume she's
God
black?
forbid.
Why do you think she has to be black to be religious?
Well, because white people, there's no need for white people to be religious. Everything's great for us.
Going to hell.
God is for people that shit sucks, all right?
Going to hell.
Or at least
Can't
something
wait.
like that.
I mean, that makes some
Fantastic.
sense. If you look at it, the more religious place in the world are also the shittier
Every time you try to
places.
make a defense, it sounds like you're
More racist.
on trial.
Oh, yeah.
Digging the hole deeper.
Like you're one gavel bang away from being like put away for life.
Like I'm like looking at my my defense attorney a lot, you
And
know, and
he's
he's
just
not stopping me.
He's like,
Where is he?
Okay, Steve. Another thing I was interested in talking. I read an article today about interracial marriage. It's a very interesting thing where they say 24% of black men are marrying outside of their race, but only 9% of black women are marrying outside of their race.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, that does sound about right. But it's like they still say something about like how black people in general are still pretty not like conservative, but like they still have feelings about race mixing. I'm sure like every race does, you know, but just a weird kind of idea. And where do you kind of stand on
Where
that?
do I? I've never really. Well, I'm from an interracial, but I never seen. It's rare that I see. I always see black men with white women. I
Yes.
never see the opposite. But I don't think about it
Well,
because
this
to
also-
me, I just want to be with stuff that gives me a boner.
But this
that's
also,
my life.
This also makes me think about the other thing I was saying about, in porn, how people are more comfortable seeing a black guy in porn than a black woman, and stuff like that. So are there just not necessarily races, but races combined with genders or something else that are more discriminated against that no one's talking about?
Where are you reading
No.
these articles?
But anyway, so yeah, the ideas of just race is a very interesting topic these days, and
See,
well, to me,
you
yeah.
make
these
it
days.
interesting in your own way.
It's not at all a loaded topic at all. Silence.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
Sorry, he was just showing this cracked article. They still can't show a black man dating a white woman unless that's what the whole movie is about. Which is
Really?
true. Like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner or whatever that movie
Ah.
was with the late great Bernie Mac.
I'm not entirely sure. They show that a lot in commercials.
Late anyway.
Yeah.
Now, then, what pisses you off the most about white people?
About white people?
Or me in
You're
general.
surrounded-
Either or.
Tread carefully. You're surrounded by them.
I don't think really like people in generally bother me, but Wait, most of my friends are white. I don't think I have a problem with that.
Really?
Do I have a problem with black people?
Maybe.
No, it's just I was very unfortunate.
You know, in which way?
What?
You're not talking about your skin color, are you?
No.
Okay, good. Hopefully you're talking about your friend choice.
I was.
Right. But then again, we've opened up a whole world of white women you can date by being our friends.
Where is this world?
Really?
Usually it's Nick's.
We've
Nick's
dated like
standoff.
3 white girls. You have your pick.
Of the ones you're dating?
No, the ones that we have dated.
I would shut that.
like
I
we
would
meet-
shut that door.
We meet girls and yeah, well.
I would shut that door. I burn it and I chop it up.
What do you think about dating people's exes? Is that something you wouldn't touch or
Like say like
like
a
Nick's-
friend's ex?
like Nick's
Yeah.
exes.
don't do that.
Not
I
your
wouldn't.
ex.
not my
No, I
ex?
mean-
I wouldn't.
yours.
I wouldn't do it.
I make sure nobody wants him after I'm done.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
do it.
sloppy seconds are bad enough.
Yeah.
Let alone
There's too
yours.
many complications towards
Too many
that.
complications.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just don't want the. I don't want the hassle
And the herpes.
and the herb.
That shit's forever.
Maybe she's born with it.
All right.
Well, so okay, so don't they say that if you are going to date your friend's ex, that there's a certain amount of time that you have to wait before you do it. Like the amount of time that they were together divided by 2, like plus 3 months or something.
No.
See, I've always just thought you don't date a
Yeah.
friend's ex, so I
Yeah.
didn't realize it was a formula.
Yeah, there's no-
share with us. What the fuck is there really a formula? Is it really ever okay?
Well, no. So that's what I'm asking, though. So basically, what
I've
you're
never
saying
heard
is,
of it.
if your friend has ever been in a Facebook relationship with somebody, then that person is completely
relationship.
forever off limits to you forever.
Wait, a Facebook relationship?
Well, whatever. I mean, I don't know how are you classifying that.
I guess there's some variables to it. Were they serious? How long do they date? Does the friend?
You have to wait 4 to 5 months so you could see if there's like a pregnancy going on, and then it's game on.
The way I think of it, there's no
No
there's
baby?
no end to that formula. It doesn't end up with me feeling
Oh,
like
baby.
a douche.
Huh?
There's no end to that. That I wouldn't feel like a douche.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
That's interesting.
So I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
No, I mean,
But a white woman I'm dating, it's perfectly fine, right?
I take her from.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So that's a difference. I mean, if I broke up with her, you'd realize there's something wrong with that white woman.
No.
This is
I-
obviously
I
I don't know
know,
why
I
we're
still
waiting,
just
but at
wouldn't. I
some
don't know.
point we're gonna have to get your brother on the show, and then everything else will fall apart.
and maybe a girl. We'll just both go at it.
It's just you yelling at this poor girl.
We should find some. There's got to be one in Connecticut. Somewhere in Connecticut, there's got to be some
girl?
Some
feminist,
girl.
Oh.
One girl.
feminist movement that's
Yeah.
willing to come on Fat, Dumb, and Angry and just argue with you. And I think we'll just sit back and laugh for 45 minutes. I think it'd be great.
I'll let her do whatever
But
she wants.
so no, but the general consensus.
I'll
I
pull
mean,
back. She's
I don't know
so
about
jacking it.
I don't know about you, but for me, I think it's once tainted by
Once-
Nick's
alright.
seed.
Well, but we're not talking about Nick necessarily.
No,
but
we are.
by it's really it's any friend. I think at that point,
Yeah.
What's more important? Do you really want to fuck with?
Now,
Is there something that I'm missing? But because I kind of feel like once a friend dates a girl, like she's off limits.
That's mine too. I'm done.
Really?
She's dead to me.
okay.
Like a dog.
Well,
When a dog sees a person leave, you're dead
She's
to
like
me.
asexual. It's not that she's dead to me. It's like she's there, but I have no fucking interest. In,
Yeah.
Nah, she's dead. Anyway, we can move on to another topic now.
Nah, she's dead.
She's actually dead.
Well,
Be a great
I'm
doctor,
glad,
Nick. Oh,
I'm
no,
glad
she's
we
dead.
brought this up.
Exactly.